We're Kyle and Miranda, and today we're taking you to Iceland. We rented a camper van for 12 exciting days around the ring road. Join us as we explore this stunning landscape and make memories to last a lifetime. After a big day of glacier hiking, amphibian touring in the rain, a nap, and exploring Diamond Beach, we headed east toward a campsite in Hofn. Kyle took care of our dishes at the dish station, and we got ourselves a little dinner before having a very cozy evening in the van. The next morning, we awoke to the town church bells ringing and found ourselves to be the last ones left in the campground. Nice and warm. Well, it looks like we're officially the only ones here left. And it looks like a storm's rolling in from the west. We better get a move on. Yep, all those clouds coming off the mountains. Big yikes. You making lunch?
Yeah, just getting it ready.
How nice. We did our dishes once again, refilled our water before we hit the road, and then had to pull over for some breathtaking views once the clouds parted and the sun came out. Wow, this is pretty. I predict good weather.
Huzzah! Iceland now.
We woke up in Hofn,
Höfn.
which is in the eastern side of the south coast, and we will be going northeast from here.
We're gonna try and hit a hot spring today. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe check out a couple lighthouses too.
Yeah, we might get as far as Seydisfjordur
Seyðisfjörður
and pass Egilsstaðir. I think that's how you say it.
Egilsstaðir.
And then from there we'll go north up to
Akureyri
and Árskissandur.
Áskursandur.
Wow, look at me just rolling and rattling off these names.
Plowing through it.
We've also just been surrounded by Europeans with Nordic accents all
Yeah.
weekend, so
Starting to get an ear for it.
hopefully.
Yeah.
I could be totally off on some of
Yeah.
that. Correct me if I'm wrong.
That's fine.
I will learn.
It is super windy in all of Iceland, and our external mic died, so you might get a lot of wind crackle through these videos, and if we can't fix that, I am sorry.
Okay. I just really wanted to see these boats up close, so Kyle took me up to them.
Yeah. Oh, with the mustache! Get that for Mama B.
Where? What?
173 with the stash.
Stop. I need to take a picture of that. There it is. Awesome.
Perfect.
Okay, we can keep going.
Okay.
There's also some cute little, like, pizza shops.
Pizzeria? That's adorable.
Clearly, like, an area where, like, tours come out, I guess. Nice. So cool. And these clouds, you better believe they're backing off. After I predicted good weather, they started to recede. What do you know? We drove by Djúpivogur once and it was busy, so we passed it and went into the town just beyond it. We stopped for gas to look at a map and reassess our plans. And I'm not sure what the plan is now. We did some exploring, took some photos, that was a good time. And now, I don't know, we're pretty far up into the eastern side at this point. Exciting stuff. I don't know if we know exactly what we're doing, but that's part of the fun too. I'm just a little bit of a planner though, so it can be stressful for me sometimes. But I'm trying to go with the flow. I'm trying to roll with the punches. I don't know, maybe we want to see a lighthouse or two. We'll check back in with you. It wasn't long before we decided to give the hot spring one more chance. So we turned around and headed back, manifesting that it would be less busy around dinner time. And that was the case. We came back and now there's only 2 cars instead of 6 cars. So we're hoping we can get a chance in this hot spring and take a dip. There were only a couple of people in the hot spring this time, so we patiently waited for our turn. We were so excited to be traipsing around the countryside in our swimsuits with a camper van and just feeling the full freedom that comes with being on the road in a place like Iceland.
Everyone wants to be swept off their feet, overwhelmed and sweet.
Recap on the Djúpivogur hot spring.
That was amazing. Somehow, we managed to have it to ourselves for a little bit, which was incredible. I really didn't think we were going to get to.
Yeah, 10 out of 10. You have a beautiful location. You have the ocean mixed with like the sun kind of setting. You've got nature surrounding you. And they even give you like a coat rack to hang your things up on, and they have a deck. It is very slippery, but I sat down and immediately had like relief from a headache that I didn't know I had, I guess. My like lower head, neck area was just really instantly relaxed, which is where a lot of my tension is. It felt so good. I think I sat in there for 20 minutes straight, and then I was ready to get out. and we had it all to ourselves for a few minutes.
It's also right off the highway. I don't know if we mentioned it, but it's right off the ring road, so it's super easily accessible.
Very popular.
Which is why it was so surprising to have it to ourselves at all.
I'm just glad we came back.
Me too.
I was like, you know, it's so close, it'd be worth looking again.
Yeah.
And I think what the trick is go when people are probably starting their dinner hour. I think we showed up around like 5:30. Way less busy. After the hot spring, we ended up taking a scary little detour that took us down some bumpy dirt roads, through some water crossings, but landed us at a beautiful lighthouse viewing. After it started to rain, we ended up heading back onto the road and looking for a campsite for the night. Pro tip, if you're going to ever drive through any kind of a stream crossing, I recommend you get out and look at it first. Puddles can look not that deep and be very, very deep. And on the contrary, they can also look deep and be very shallow. The one starts taking you on some really windy routes as you start driving in and out of the eastern fjords. While this takes a little bit longer than a straight path, it's a very beautiful scenic drive that we highly recommend you take if you ever end up in the East Fjords. That was wild. We just drove around this fjord, and as we came to the center of the dip in the road, looking out over the fjord, the moon rose, a full moon, directly in the center. Oh, that was so beautiful, spooky, and wonderful. And now it's kind of got some clouds over it. Wow, that was magical.
That was amazing.
That was insane. We stopped at what we thought might be our campsite for the night, but we changed our minds because the bathrooms were locked, which is something you might run into in Iceland when you are camping in the shoulder or off season. With no bathroom and a handful of neighbors, we opted for a different campsite further up the road. So we stopped, we camped, we reset, and we woke up to a beautiful view. Decided to finally head a little bit more inland toward Seydisfjordur.
Where are we headed this morning?
This morning we're headed to Seydisfjordur, which is a cute eastern town off from the one. You turn east at Egilsstaðir, and it's got some cute downtown shops, I think, and then a church and a little rainbow road, and I kind of just want to like get a coffee there and walk around a little bit, stretch our legs.
So the drive from the East Fjords up to Seydisfjordur is like really beautiful. It's a lot of mountain passes, so it's a lot of ups and downs, but it's got some crazy views. It's really cool. Sorry, the sun is like, whoo, right in my eyes.
And the sun is a bright one today.
We are at Studio 23. It's really cute in here. They just opened. It's got a very cozy atmosphere. And the owner was here doing some paperwork beside us, and she just told us that they're gonna stay open year-round. More tourists can come through in the on-seasons, and they can cater to the locals in the off-season.
If you've seen pictures of rainbow walkways in Iceland, there are probably two that you're thinking of. One is in Reykjavik, in the downtown area. Another is in Seydisfjordur. This one walks you through almost an alleyway and makes a path toward the church.
Seydisfjordur is really cute. It's got a nice like artsy vibe.
Modern, but also, you know, very Norwegian, European, like bright, bold, striking designs and colors. So very cute, very charming. Worth staying probably a night here.
Yeah. Yeah, they've got a really cute guest house right on that Rainbow Road.
And there's a campground right across the street. So you can just camp here, walk. It's very walkable. A couple restaurants, a couple coffee shops. Definitely some beer and some views. Lots of good views.
Yeah.
And mixed weather, as you can tell. Sunny, but also sprinkly.
Beautiful no matter what, though.
Oh yeah. I wish we would have stayed here last night if we would have gotten here.
Yeah.
But now we know, you know, the first round of Iceland, hopefully, of many more to come. And now we have our footing about us. So I think the eastern side was harder to plan because I didn't know if it mattered where we stopped or if it was going to be as accessible, but
Yeah.
there's definitely some places that are worth planning to stop on the east side as well. Restock a little bit at bonus and then go find a hike.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay,
Watch out.
thank you. If you are going to Seydisfjordur, we definitely recommend that you make an entire day or two out of that trip. The locals are so sweet, the coffee is very strong, and it's definitely worth a view. And also, you can catch some waterfalls on your way out.
Miranda found a really beautiful waterfall for us.
We did end up stopping for some sustenance at a campsite, which also was a cafe. This seemed like a really great place to stop if you made a point to stay the night in Egilsstaðir. But we kept moving along, and the next destination on our list was for Studlagil Canyon. Talk about another long, windy, bumpy road. Ends up usually being worth it. However, in order to get to the worth it part, sometimes you have to fight some nerves. Or in my case, a hefty dose of anxiety. I'm gonna tell you a little story. Once upon a time, there was a girl named Miranda. She had really crippling anxiety. I didn't share this, but last night we got to a campsite on one of the fjords, and we hadn't planned it, and so my anxiety and my panic kind of set in, and I just sobbed at the campsite for 20 minutes to an hour, just out of panic that I can't even explain why. but it was a little intense. But I thought, okay, it's just like first country jitters. I mean, we went to Canada, but first international flight country jitters. I'm just a little intimidated by the landscape and all of that. And then today, I was just terrified that we were in danger. And then I ate and I drank some water and I felt better. The motto of the trip has been, we came all this way, we can't not do it. And of course you can always choose not to do it, but it's the thing that kind of keeps me going, it keeps pushing me. And I just wanted to talk about it because I didn't want to make these vlogs with Kyle where we look like we're just bouncing around having the perfect trip or something. Like, there's a lot of pain and agony and like bickering that happens. If you need to just take a minute on these big adventures and these big trips like this, just do it. Take a minute for yourself. If you don't want to do something, then don't do it. Whatever you do, just stop, take a breath, collect yourself, and everything's gonna be okay. My panic brain still thinks that we're not safe and that I'm not gonna be okay. And I'm intimidated by the landscape, but this is one of the most adventurous and also safe places you can visit. Up on it when you get to the dirt part of the trail. There's one side accessible via stairs built in 2020, and then this side is about a 40-minute hike. So this side is the only side that you can climb down into the canyon. So that's the side we're on. We're gonna try. It's supposed to be kind of slippery. Wow, this is crazy. So beautiful. Oh man. Here we go. Be careful, it's super muddy right here. might be one of the most dangerous things we've done. And it's worth it. It's worth it. And they have a rope, and you just have to be very sure-footed and very vigilant. And I wouldn't carry any valuables with you down into the canyon. But this is amazing. This is amazing. And you can even take a little scurry on top of the basalt columns, which I think we're about to do next. And we flew the drone, and it's totally fine to do that. Just watch out for other people flying drones. The one thing no one has ever mentioned that I've heard of is there are several gnats or mosquitoes. I can't really tell. I think they're gnats. But they are all up on you. So wear bug spray, or if that doesn't work, then just be aware of that. But it's worth putting up with it. Wouldn't you say?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Do you want to go up there?
Yeah, we'll have to do it quick.
Okay. I think we need to scurry out this way though too, because I saw people come down from the top to here, but we came down here, which I'm gonna guess this is safer. We're gonna find out and tell you.
Yeah. I think this, oh, you know what? Maybe left-hand side with a little bit more grass cover?
Yeah, but it's very marshy.
Here.
It's just deep.
A little nasty.
Oh yeah. No biggie.
Yeah, not too
No
bad.
biggie, no biggie. Okay. You can walk on top. Crazy. Worth it, worth the hike. Come here, do this. Yeah. Yeah.
I know you know what I'm about to tell you. I've just realized that you can't let go. It's something about me and you. So let me stay here a little while, at least until I calm down.
The van rental company does not provide any like broom and dustpan, so this is how we have to sweep out the van. Ah.
I'm gonna take you to the bathhouse here at the Hofn campground and show you what that setup is like. Got our coins, toiletries bag, towel, and clothes. Let's go.
Okay, we're gonna get gas. It's been comfortable. It's been cozy,
Yeah,
but we're doing well with the limited space.
yeah.